Good morning and bright suns. We have officially entered Batuu's orbit. We're soon going to be heading down to the planet, but we are getting breakfast in the Crown of Corellia dining room. We have a lot of stuff going on. There is a Halcyon waffle, sausage and eggs. There was some sweet bread. I don't know what they taste like. I haven't tried them yet, but there's 3 different types of bread. Got this egg stack. There's a potato on the bottom with bacon. There's lots of types of egg. I don't know what all the differences are, but we're gonna try them. Blue milk yogurt, which seems to be controversial at the table. I haven't tried it yet, so we'll see if I like it. They have hog juice, which is a 10 out of 10. And then I got some coffee with some blue milk in it, so we're gonna see how that goes. I've heard it's... Oh, well, Morgan's making scary faces. I'm a little concerned about this yogurt. I love blue milk, so I want to like it.
The aftertaste is like...
We are now waiting in line to get on the transport to Batuu. We were given the sigil of the Select, which is our passenger pin. Peyton's showing it off for us. It's beautiful. It lets everyone on Batuu know that we are Halcyon passengers. So I think we're going to start with the rides. Then we have some missions to do. Ooh, our Wampa call. Morgan's building her droid. And then Ogus. Lots to do.
I think it's Ogus then the droid, but yeah.
You're right.
If order is important.
Yes, and then we have a photo session, so we'll be back on this ship by lunchtime. We are on the shuttle with J6 as our
This is
pilot.
AJ-10 on the Halcyon Starcruiser. You are clear to undock.
Copy, Control. Activating undocking sequence now.
Copy that.
And for your safety, please remain seated throughout your voyage. Hold onto the handrails with your hands, tentacles, and other appendages. And please supervise your younglings. Thank you.
We have completed almost all of our missions on Batuu. Rise of the Resistance is unavailable, so we didn't get to ride that, but we rode Smuggler's Run, we got the Coaxium, we made a decoy stone for the Hyamenea stone for Wraith and Gaia, so we're going to be part of the heist later. We helped out the Saja find an artifact, and we are now at Oga's, where we have to get a secret, we have to show this image to the bartender, the chemist, and we have to help out link them up with something. So we're gonna have to get a drink to go with it as well, of course. We are heading back to the ship. We've done all of our missions. I just want to show what the little walkway looks like for docking bay. I honestly forget what number this is, but this is how we get back to the ship. Oh, it looks like our transport is waiting. Got an advertisement for Ogus, where this came from. Here is a look at lunch number 2 on the Halcyon. Very different options than yesterday. Some same, some similar. So we still have the ticket mac and cheese, which was amazing.
Welcome back aboard.
We have some, I think they were called candy ribs. They're similar to the ones from Docking Bay. We have a new flatbread. There's a Bantha flatbread with some burrata. Here's like one of the desserts. I got my blue-green milk mixture again. And then Amanda got the peanut butter and jelly pod again, as well as a sausage on blue focaccia. And then she got double mac and cheese because she was a fan. And then there was a curry as well.
I got
think it was
that.
curry, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Very cool.
Sweet tuber.
A lot of options to pick from.
I'm taking a bit.
We are on the move, so we just did our private photo session. So it is a activity that you can actually book in advance. So I booked it over the phone a few weeks ago. It costs $100, but you get 20 minutes with a private photographer. He took pictures of all of us. They had props. Journey. He showed them, some of them to us. Well, we won't get them for a few days, but they were phenomenal. So that was great. Now it is time for lightsaber training. We're going down to the training pod. It's been wild. It's very hard to film this experience. Like, I wish I could have filmed more.
Also, yes, there's Jaden and Zachary, and then mine is.
We are here.
They are slightly wider than hip width apart, and nice soft bend of the knees. A little deeper if you can go, if it's comfortable. This right here is Orbach. Repeat after me. Orbach.
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 And this stance was named after riding the animal. Orbach. No, a panda. Thank you. You get it. Thank you. All right, so this is Orbach. Now we're going to go over our next stance, which is Ataru. Ataru is going to be footwork that you will utilize when you're blocking the blaster fire, okay? So, when you're in Orbach stance, you'll go into right Ataru. When you're blocking high right, low right. Yes? And then you'll go back to Orbach between each block. And then for Orbach left is when you're blocking high left, low left. Make sense?
Do you want us to mirror you or copy you?
I am going to turn around so you can copy me. I know it's quite confusing, R2. I apologize. Yes. Now, so you have the foot stances. Now we'll go over our ready position with our hands. Your hands are together and centered, holding your lightsaber upright like the spires on Batuu, and your shoulders are back. Stay strong. Stay focused. This right here is ready position. So when you relax, I'll call out Orbach ready position. All right. Today, you all get to continue this legendary tradition. These trainer modes specifically will fire low-power energy blasts that you will deflect with your lightsaber. But before each blast, you're going to see a blue tracer beam. Now, this blue beam is not the blast. It's okay, man. It's simply a guide. It's an indicator to show you where the blast will come through. When you engage the training remotes, thank you. You are simply going to meet the beam to block the blast. Notice how the blade is parallel to the ground, actually blocking. You're not going to stab the beam or stab the person behind you. You're going to block the beam and then return back to Orbach stance. Same goes with the low blocks and then back to Orbach. Everyone follow? Back to ready. All right. Back to ready. Low left. Back to Orbach. Low right. Back to Orbach. High left. Very good. High right. Excellent work, kids.
Well, I think so.
I will check with passenger services while you attend to this number.
Well, you know, they can be quite dishonest. They told me that popcorn wasn't spicy. Is it?
Everyone loves it.
Okay, don't underestimate children. They're savage. This group is particularly bloodthirsty, except for you, your lords.
I think they might be the cargo.
Continue the search. While he... There's a thing aboard the ship.
There's so many different storylines going on right now. Alright, so after our heist, we then went and had a meeting with Gaia again. She got the stone back. Then we come up to the atrium and find that the stormtroopers are starting to take over the Halcyon. So Croy is assuming control. There's a lot going on. Croy ran into the bridge and has now returned. Oh, there's Captain Kevin. More stormtroopers. Something's going on.
Rangers of the Halcyon! The First Order has imposed a blockade upon the Halcyon. Effective immediately, the Halcyon is under the control of the First Order! this look I have? As we speak, TIE fighters have surrounded your ship. Star destroyers are in position. The Halcyon will not be allowed to leave this orbit.
Lieutenant, you have gone too far.
I'm afraid to say, Captain, I may have not gone far enough. My investigation has deepened on your ship, and my suspicions have been confirmed. There is indeed extensive resistance activity aboard the Halcyon.
No, I won't stand for this. The resistance won't stand for this. Ignite the spark!
No!
Light the fire!
Do not escalate this moment! We will not react in the face of such...
How?
Your choice of words, not mine.
Your allegiance shows. Those of you working for the resistance, do not be so confident in your plans. You're not as clever as you think. And to those who are loyal to the order, you've done well! And yet, there is more work to do. Effective immediately, the Halcyon is under my command. For the order!
Sorry, I'm tired. Sandro. Don't worry.
Oh, well. Yeah, we don't know what's going on. Yeah. Okay, we're not with them.
Ooh, I like this. That works, right? We thought we had a plan. When things got topsy-turvy.
Yes.
And then we ran. So
Yes, we ran.
Things got topsy-turvy. And we ran. So maybe it's about how in the beginning we thought we had a plan, but we weren't ready for it, right? So we had no choice but to just run from those things,
We ran
right?
away from the
and
problems,
the second
yeah.
verse, and then the second verse can be about how we've realized that we're stronger together.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're not
Love
running
it.
away
Okay.
anymore.
What?
We're not running away anymore.
Not running anymore. Right, Croy? Ha! He's not here. I wouldn't say it's his face.
He has a weird little run that he does.
He has a what?
He does a weird little run. He like
Weird
prances.
run?
Yeah.
It's like he does prance a bit,
Yeah.
doesn't he?
It's kind of sad.
He doesn't think it's exciting.
Wow.
I guess they don't teach walking
On Star Destroyers.
I think it's the
Yeah.
pants.
Yeah,
It could
definitely
be.
the
Maybe the
plan.
plan.
Things get topsy-turvy.
Things got topsy-turvy.
So we ran.
So then we went and ran. Then we. How did we get through?
We have a meeting.
Have you been staying safe?
Yes.
Such a pork.
It is.
Be careful with them.
I'm keeping a close eye on it, yes. They're well behaved.
Train.
Yes.
Seal the door, please. SK, scan for surveillance. All clear. My friends, with everything that's been happening on board the ship, it far surpasses anything that we could have planned for. Our resistance ally Ray is here to help us, and we need her. Ray, these are the guests I told you about, the students.
Yes. It's good to see you. Sergeant Marnix has told me that there is a surprisingly strong connection to the Force amongst the passengers. I have felt that connection from the moment I stepped foot on board. However, I must apologize with the escalation on your journey. All of you have had to play a part.
Yes. On Batuu, which of you scanned for relics? Scanned crates. Thank you. Ray, I believe what these guests found is something so extraordinary.
Relics. How many Jedi relics have survived?
This isn't just any Jedi relic. Within one of the crates brought back up from Batuu is this. Right?
It's a Jedi holocron. These holocrons are used to store teachings and knowledge. Sergeant Marnix, this...
I know. And I know that most of this knowledge was destroyed on Carson long ago when the Temple fell to the Empire. And I heard rumors that some of that knowledge was scattered throughout the galaxy to help preserve it. I just wasn't sure if it was true.
It is true. But I could have never imagined that these travelers would have brought it here on board.
Neither could I. And I know I can't unlock it on my own.
You don't need to do this on your own. Or anything on your own anymore. You brought me and your students here to help you. Your connection to the Force has been noticed by the Soldier. It takes that strong connection to the Force to unlock the Holocron, so can we unlock this together?
As one.
As one?
Together.
As
one.
one.
I like that. Everyone remain where you are and face the Holocron.
Clear your minds, students, just like in training. Remember, we are all connected to each other and to this holocron. You have to feel that connection and believe it through your hands, your feet, your entire being. This right here is your readiness now. And remember, only when the pond is still can you see with clarity.
We must use the Force together as one. Everyone close your eyes. The Force is all around us. It flows through each and every one of you. This connection has always been inside you. Now all we must do is awaken it. Open your eyes. Focus only on the Holocron. Send the energy of the Force from you to the Holocron. Breathe.
It's on.
Yes, I have.
The other selection seems as get recorded.
Greetings. Open this, you have. Strong with the Force you are. Trust you. I must. Master Yoda, I am. For many years in isolation, but never alone. Always with me, the Force is. Always revealing itself if open what is. Discoveries of new abilities, secrets of the Force, legend I thought, but now I know are real. Uncertain times these are. Tempted those on the dark path will be much, much at stake. Keep these safe, you must. Unimaginable power these secrets carry. Worth a terrible cost. Yes, terrible. In this holocron is rooms I place collected knowledge, wisdom of the Force. To you who follow the path of the light, hope to the galaxy will you bring. Your name, I know not. Your spirit, yes, that I feel.
Welcome back to the Crown of Corellia dining room. We are here for dinner. We've actually already had multiple courses, so I've been taking pictures of each one. First up we start, so basically each course is based off a different planet. We started with some cheese dip from Mustafar. It was delicious. Then we moved on to the blue shrimp from Felicia. They were very good as well. Then we had, was the short rib next?
Yeah, for sure. Ooh.
And we're gonna be so we had some short rib and some fish. And we're still waiting on dessert. And finally we have dessert. They said this was called the Chandrila, which looks like the Halcyon's logo, of course, for the Chandrila Starline. I know there's a lot of chocolate in there, as well as some yoganberry. We also got some coffee. I got a latte, and then Peyton and Morgan got some cappuccinos, because we know we will be up late, likely closing down the Sublight Lounge yet again, since we go home tomorrow, and we want to take advantage of the ship while we still can.
Positions as to what the Supreme Leader will or will not be impressed by. It is my job to humbly serve and obey. Soon, you will learn.
Captain, what are we doing? We outnumbered them. We can take them.
No! We will not endanger our passengers. Their safety is my priority. Halcyon crew, stand down!
Level-headed as always, Captain. I must say, I'll enjoy running such a glamorous ship. The Halcyon is under my command and the control of the First Order, but I have to tell you, I've had some help from some of your passengers. First and foremost, Tinsel and Sierra. This mother-daughter pair is the perfect example of how the First Order can make your family better. First and foremost, in a family of 4, you must find 2 that are useless and get rid of them. That's you 2. Secondly, you take the mother-daughter pair and you put them at the weapon stations on the bridge, and boy, will you watch a family thrive. To you I say, Sierra and Tinsel, for the Order. Now, on to you, Juniperia. For those of you who don't know, this lovely lady was sent by the Croy family to find me a match on the most important mission of my career. Good timing. Pure coincidence that my destiny would be to stride alongside the songstress Gaia for all eternity. That having been said, Miss Juniperia brought me Dan. I'm sorry to have to tell you in front of everyone, your obsession with me is not healthy. Because of your righteous work, you will now be a pillar upon which our message will rest for 1,000 years for the Order Ben! The rest of you, Alan, Grace, you have served nobly. We will celebrate our victory soon enough!
Captain, Sierra! My father!
I had everything under control.
I don't share your assessment, Lieutenant. let them go.
No! I want... Ignite the spark! What you are is not who I was meant to be!
All of you, stay where you are. No more surprises.
You will come to me. Let's change what's happened. Past is dead. We can be the future. You rule the galaxy together.
No! We stand united! Together!
You can restore balance to the galaxy. You alone will have that power. I gave you a chance to be more. Now, all you fought for, all you lost, all you have become, for nothing.
Nothing! What we have lost, what we fight for is not for nothing! It's for everything!
Keep these safe. You must. Much at stake. No. Atlas destroyed in Skywalker's temple should not have survived.
It survived because that is a message of hope, and hope you cannot destroy.
Secrets. Its power should be mine. And what that holocron.
No one moves.
It's here. You can't keep this from me. It's mine.
It's not! I know this belongs and I'm taking it to Leia.
She is too weak. I will get it, Red. Don't make me go through to take it.
Follow me and try!
Yes! I want the lateral damage. Do your job, Lieutenant.
Sir! Some are loyal to the First Order.
Destroy them all.
No! Lieutenant! This is not who you are! This is not what you're meant to be!
Have your orders. Ready! Aim! Hold! Trooper!
Forward, Troy!
It seems you have been relieved of your duty. Use the lieutenant's clearance codes.
What? How do you have my clearance codes? Yes. This is Lieutenant Troy aboard the Halcyon. The operation has reached its end. The Halcyon is cleared.
Lieutenant, can you muster?
The Supreme Leader is resolving the problem.
We will inform the General.
Very good.
Now that that's done, get them off my ship!
But it won't be long before Kylo says I'm not flying it. You need to get your passengers to safety. Let's get the Halcyon's power restored. Chewie says the activator's already in place.
We had some help.
Good work. The coaxium we protected will recharge the power core.
All right, Linka. You ready to engage the activator?
I am, Captain.
Activate.
Officially free of the blockade!
Already priming the engines.
Oh wait, Captain, I'm pretty much an expert at hyperspacing now. I can do it.
Yeah, you're a little slow in that suit, Sammy. I tell you what, watch. This one's all you.
My pleasure, Captain. Stand by for hyperspace in 3, 2, 1.
Along with the data SK is storing. Why don't you ask them?
You absolutely should go with them. We'll miss you, but the Resistance needs you.
Chewie, SK. No hard feelings, right?
Sammy, doing what is right is not always the same as doing what is easy. You're one of us now.
Wow.
One more pass?
Captain?
Yes.
One last question.
Yes, sir.
Can I keep the suit?
May it bring you joy.
It does.
You've earned it, Sammy. Well, my friends, that was quite a voyage. Huh? Who's gonna fix the ceiling? Well, I'll tell you one thing. Not me. Have had our differences on this voyage. Now, some of you helped to hide Chewbacca, while others told the troopers where to find him. Some of you went on missions for the Resistance, while others carried information for Lieutenant Croy. Now, understand, allegiance can be a powerful thing. We do all share one galaxy. Yes?
Captain, I think you're exactly right, yeah? Give it up! And I just have to say that I think, can we all acknowledge how the captain and Miss Mock over there did a spectacular job through all this? Speaking of spectacular, who here knows these two little love porgs over here, Sandro and Wadi, yeah? Well, I got some great news for all of you because these two are going on tour, yeah?
The end of one and the beginning of 1,000 more.
help us write this song, and people who supported us along the way. Peyton, Amanda, Zach, Morgan, Jaden, Kitty, of course, Vara, Auntie June, with so many people. I can keep going on and on and on. You know, earlier, Gaia left the ship, but Wani stayed. She's amazing, and this song is amazing. We hope you love it. This is One Galaxy. Woo! So we travel quite a distance. Senses jumping into the high ground. We divided for a moment, but when we come together, we will thrive. When we started on our journey, and we thought we had a plan, but when things got tough, we turned and ran.
We have returned to Sublight Lounge. We got chips.
A toast.
Ooh, a toast.
To our final night on board.
I took out my.
It tastes like a green. It does taste like
I
a
got
green.
the
Have you ever had a green
Dagobah
tea shot?
gimlet.
They're good.
Morgan says it tastes like green tea, so that's exciting.
It definitely tastes like tea. I think you'll like
These
it.
chips are fantastic. We got more of the dried green beans. Jaden got a custom drink, not on the menu. Don't know what's in it, but it's super sparkly. Looks really, really nice. Amanda got the Gaia drink again from missing her. And Peyton made this contraption for us.
Is it good?
With eggs in it. It's lighting up. We've been trying them. They're delicious. So it's not something actually on the menu, but just another exciting part of our final night on board. That is going to mark the end of our Star Cruiser journey. We're actually filming this. How long has it been? Two plus weeks. It's been a while. We didn't film it because one, we just wanted to kind of like compile our feelings. We had a lot of thoughts, as well as it took a while to edit the video, so we had time, and we're only posting day number 2 right now. But
yeah,
it was such a good trip.
Oh my god, all of us haven't been able to shut up about it since the day we left. My friends at work are sick of me talking about it. We talk in a group chat, me, you, Morgan, Peyton, Jaden.
Every day.
Every single day, and it's all about the Star Cruiser.
Yes, so I guess the question of, was it worth it, or is it worth the cost? To us, the answer is yes. It was absolutely worth every penny. I do not regret going whatsoever. To say, is it worth it for you to do it, is a very hard question to answer. You have to really be prepared for what the Star Cruiser is. It is by far one of the most unique things we've ever done. You really have to be prepared for the immersive live theater environment that it is. It's not a theme park, it's not a hotel.
It's not to relax.
No, it is not relaxing. We came off probably the most exhausted I've ever been.
Oh my god. I think I'm still recovering.
Yes, and to be fair, we closed down Sublight Lounge both nights. I mean, the night before we disembarked, we were up until 3 in the morning.
I left them. I went to bed. I went back to the room because I was literally, I couldn't do it.
But to be fair, with how much you're paying to be on the Star Cruiser, we wanted to get every minute out of it. And I honestly think our best moments on the Star Cruiser were in Sublight Lounge in the middle of the night.
That's true.
The crew member we had both nights serving us, she was in the first video. She was phenomenal, and we had such a fun time. The drinks were incredible. We really enjoyed the drinks. The free food that you could order was really good as well.
Oh yeah.
And just sitting there, all 5 of us at our booth, having so much fun, and that was just the highlight, I think, for me. So yeah, I had no regrets being exhausted, but you definitely don't get rested on the StarCruiser at all.
That's for sure.
A lot of people say like, oh, we wish there was a pool, which like me too, but there's no time you'd be able to use it. We all have agreed that like a 3-day experience would have been ideal. 2 days is not really enough. So definitely, if you're going to do the StarCruiser, don't expect to get everything done. It's not possible. There are things that we missed that would have been nice to do, but I feel like we hit all of the things that like we needed to do. Like our top events we wanted to see, we did get to do those. But there's definitely stuff that we had to skip in order to do other events. And that's just because the StarCruiser has so many storylines intertwined.
Yeah, and we were just so involved that like we kept getting invited to different things, and we had to prioritize what we wanted to go to more than others. So it was complicated, but
yes,
we were really trying to get the most out of the experience. So we were just talking to everyone, and people were going out of their way to talk to us. So
yeah, it's a very...
And then you form these relationships with these characters, and you're like, you don't want to let them down.
Right.
You want to help them. So like, having to like miss one of their meetings to go to another one is like heartbreaking.
The entire experience is a very organized chaos. It's just constant stuff going on. You don't know where to go. But with the amount of time you have, it's not that long of an experience. It's less than 48 hours. We felt so connected to those characters.
Oh my God.
The actors are phenomenal. They go above and beyond. They get to know you so quickly. And you can do as much or as little of the interaction as you want.
Honestly, really impressive that they can like remember your names, like connect like names to a face. Because like I think I'm pretty good with names, but like they're meeting hundreds of people in a day, and they will remember you. By name.
We're going to do a separate video with like tips and tricks. I know this is just a very long outro, but we had a lot to say. It was incredible. We definitely want to talk more about it.
It was just very emotional and just like...
So there will be a separate video probably when we have some downtime between vlogs where we'll do like our tips and tricks of how to get the best experience out of your StarCruiser journey if you're interested in doing it. Because there's definitely kind of a science to getting the most out of it that we kind of picked up over time. But yeah, I mean, which I didn't get to capture it all. So basically, what to keep in mind with these 2 vlogs are that you kind of got a sneak peek, or I guess not really sneak peek, but you got to watch what you would kind of expect that you will definitely get to do on the StarCruiser. All of the kind of scheduled events, the muster station, the finale, the journey to Batuu, all the food, all of that you're going to get to do no matter what path you go down. We had so many secret meetings that we were invited to, and I didn't film any of them. Because honestly, the characters are so convincing that it felt like an intimate secret mission.
It just felt wrong to film.
It felt wrong. Like, it honestly, like, I would have felt uncomfortable to pull out the camera because I was so invested in what was going on. So we unfortunately, like, just didn't film them because in the moment, I didn't even think to touch my camera. So everything that you saw in these videos are kind of the base of the StarCruiser, and then there's so many layers on top of that that we didn't even get to film. So there's a lot to discuss, and we'll do that. We've just had a lot kind of going on recently. It's just been one trip after another. We had the Dream, then we had the StarCruiser. We just stayed at Riviera. That vlog's coming up next, as well as the Wish coming up. So it's just a lot, but there will be more StarCruiser content. We're not going back on it. Hopefully someday, not anytime soon. But we definitely have more to say. So definitely subscribe to keep an eye out for that because there will be more. We're going to really try to help out those who want to do it in the future, and the best way to go about doing that. We just don't want to tack that onto this video since this video is already a lot of StarCruiser content. So hopefully you enjoyed the finale. Again, absolutely incredible experience.
Yeah, we could literally talk about it for hours. Like, I feel like I could go on and on.
We'll do it, We'll definitely have a follow-up. But yeah, keep an eye out for that. Hopefully it's coming up probably after the Wish. So that's going to come up on the channel down the road. Give this video a like if you enjoyed day number 2 of the StarCruiser. Again, I did not get to film nearly as much as day 1 because day 2 was packed with our secret meetings. The only one that I did film was the Holocron.
Oh, yeah.
So that not everyone gets to see, but we did get to film that one. So very, very nice ending to the trip. Truly heartbreaking to leave. I still think every day about how we were in Sublight Lounge when Gaia was disembarking the ship, and we just happened to time it where we went out to the atrium. The atrium was almost empty, and she was up on the balcony, and she looked down at the 5 of us, and since we had, connected with Gaia really well throughout the 2 days, she just kind of mouthed each of our names as she was like waving goodbye, and we just had like this little final moment between Gaia and the 5 of us, and it was just so sad because like we weren't ready to say goodbye to her.
Oh my god.
So like those types of connections are what you make in such a short amount of time.
Sandro too, giving us
Yes.
the shout out when he
Which I did get
sang
to
our
film
song. That too.
Yes.
Was like
so
amazing.
Absolutely incredible experience. Keep an eye out for more discussion on the Starcruiser. It's coming. But that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed the finale. We had a great time. So that's going to be it for today. Thanks for watching, and we will see you guys next time we go to Disney and beyond.